Welcome into the PHNX Sun Devil Show, brought to you by the DraftKings Sportsbook app, America's top-rated sportsbook app. Don't forget to leave a like, drop a comment, subscribe, even leave a 5-star podcast. I am Anthony Totri, joined on this Victory Monday by Shane Diefenbach, Shawn DePaz. Guys, how we feeling?
Sad that there's no softball today.
Yeah,
to be honest.
True.
I feel like there's a hole in my life.
Yeah.
It's a little off day.
Yeah.
No, they need an off day.
Yes, they do.
This day would feel much worse if there was no softball and they had just gotten eliminated. So
that would be a lot worse.
It could be much worse.
That's what it's like to be San Diego State, Cal State Fullerton, and LSU. Actually,
True.
last couple days have been like that for LSU.
That is true.
Unlucky.
And to make matters worse, they're in the middle of the fucking swamp.
Yeah, man. The great casino there in
Baton Rouge?
No, not in Baton Rouge. You know what really made me mad when we were there when we were in Mobile and New Orleans? For the Senior Bowl, I couldn't find a riverboat casino that still operated, and I was so upset.
Yeah, I didn't even.
Unlucky.
It sucked.
Riverboat casino seems like a bad idea.
No, what?
Because then you just sink the casino. Like it seems like it seems like it is set up for like a heist on the high seas.
But it's
Heist
not.
on the high seas.
But it seems like it could
But
be.
it's not.
Just sink the boat.
They're so great.
Well, I guess if you sink the boat, then you can't really steal the.
No coin for you.
Yeah.
No
How
coin
did pirates
for
do
you.
that then?
Pirates?
They just plunder and
I don't think they
hard.
had like 10-foot thick titanium safes.
Yeah, but that makes it even worse. I'm saying give me your gold, and then they shot the ship, and then it goes sinking, and then you're like, where's my
What are we
booty?
talking
They
about?
disable it, and
hold
then they board it, and then they go in and they take the gold off, and they get back on their ship.
Yeah,
Or they just get on the ship and they take it over.
Such an easier idea than it probably was.
No,
Yeah,
that's
I don't
how.
know. I don't know how.
According
we're
to
talking
every
about
pirate
pirates
movie
right
I've
now.
ever seen,
Yeah,
that's how it
but
works.
they make it look easy. You think just swinging on a very fast sailing wooden hunk of
Well,
wood?
no. You disable the boat first. That's why. You
But
ever
how
play
do you-
Assassin's Creed Black
how do
Flag?
you-
Okay.
No, how do you have the wherewithal back in the 16, 17, 1800s to just, I'm just going to disable a boat and not sink it?
Well, a boat doesn't sink immediately. It's not like the boat disintegrates. So you get on there as the boat's sinking. You
Then
steal
why
the
would,
gold.
No
it,
sinking
why would it
boat
be so easy to
disintegrates.
do that on a riverboat then?
Why would it be?
Yeah.
What do you mean? Why would
You're saying, then you can't steal anything because it would sink. Then why doesn't that change for pirates?
Well, I'm assuming it is a modern riverboat.
Yeah.
And so things are in like a safe. It's going to be much harder to weld through a safe when you're underwater.
I disagree.
You know, 9
But
times out of 10.
you were just saying that it wasn't going to be
9
possible.
times out
that-
of 10, I feel like I've got the devil and the angel on my shoulder in you guys, and it's literally just like I'm listening to what you guys are saying. And today, I don't know who's the devil and who's the angel.
I'm the angel. I'm always the
Oh
angel.
my god.
And for that reason, you are the devil.
Yeah.
The devil has never called himself the angel.
I mean, the
I
devil
guess the devil
technically is a
an
fallen
angel.
angel.
Yeah, you're not wrong.
So
I'm gonna watch
Catholic school
I'm gonna-
bros.
I'm gonna watch.
There was nothing more Catholic school than two guys that didn't know how to complete a high five.
Yeah.
Just-
I'm gonna watch a bunch of pirate movies. Are
Go
there
play
any other
Black
good
Flag.
pirate movies besides
Pirates of the Caribbean?
Pirates of the Caribbean?
No.
That's what I
I'm
can think
pretty
of.
sure, actually, the VeggieTales, a.k.a. Larry the Cucumber, has a VeggieTales
So Shawn?
pirate episode. Yeah.
That's why he pointed at me. and said
Sorry, I
AK,
was looking down.
Yeah, Larry the Cucumber.
Does Captain Phillips count? No.
No.
Well, technically, it is a pirate movie, but not.
Yeah,
in
but
the
it's not
sense
a
that you're
good
talking.
pirate movie. It's not a good pirate movie.
It's a good movie.
It's a
No,
good
it's not.
movie. and
Outside
it's a
of the
pirate
one
movie.
scene.
What?
No, not a good movie.
That's
not
great.
a good
Oh
It
my
is a good
God.
movie. It's a
Listen,
great
listen.
movie.
This is an AUSU podcast.
It's a what podcast?
An ASU podcast.
It sounded like you said AUS podcast.
Now, Charles in chat, I'm now picturing that scene with Kronk from Emperor's New Groove.
Oh, with the angel and the devil. And
Yeah.
stuff, yeah.
Wanted to give a shout out today to some ASU football players. Defensive tackle BJ Green and George Hart III both got put on scholarship today,
Nice.
Awesome.
which is really, really awesome.
Well deserved.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
And we talked about how ASU has lost a lot of players, scholarship players, in the transfer portal. It's nice that they are almost promoting from within
Yeah.
and
they're-
getting those guys
They're
on
rewarding
scholarship.
the loyalty.
100%.
100%.
And George Hart, we saw him in the spring game. He's a guy that is certainly going to be in the running back rotation this year.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Really like the way he runs. And then, I mean, you want to talk about BJ Green, a guy who at this point now is the returning sack leader for ASU.
Yeah. A guy who's shocked that this is happening now. And he's getting a
Yeah.
scholarship.
It's going to be awesome to see.
He was the
and-
guy that when we were talking about football a couple months ago during the spring. I was like, this was the guy for me on defense that would need to step up and be that guy, because you haven't had a huge impact on the defensive end in a while.
Yeah,
Yeah.
100%.
Or
It's
defensive line.
like we
sorry.
said, it's good to see these guys get rewarded for their loyalty. Definitely going to get some playing time this year. Messaged George's dad today and just told him congratulations. And he told me that they were roommates, and they've been roommates since
Wow.
they got
Oh,
here
that's really
last
cool.
June. So they've just kind of leaned on each other as guys that just didn't have scholarships, and now they both kind of get them at the same
Do
time.
you think
which
we're
is
gonna
really cool.
celebrate with some Burrito Express with Daniel Ngata?
I mean, shit, I would.
Yeah.
Has there been we need a Daniel Ngata Burrito Express like counter?
Mhm.
Like how many tweets a week?
Yeah. Also, Peter Pan is not a pirate movie.
No,
No,
it's not a pirate
no.
movie, but there is a pirate in it.
Yes, there are
Yeah,
pirates.
but that
in it.
doesn't mean every movie
No,
with a
that's-
pirate
Isn't
in
there
it.
a Hook movie? Like,
That is true. There is a
Mhm.
Hook movie. I've never seen it, so I don't really know what it's about, but there is a Hook movie.
I think that somebody needs to
Like
corner.
about Captain Hook.
Somebody
Yeah.
needs to like demonopolize the pirate movie market
I agree.
and get
Demonopolized.
and get the Pirates of the Caribbean away from just being the only good pirate movies. Because back in the 80s and 90s, there were good pirate movies, but they don't make them anymore.
Pirates of the Caribbean is so hard to top. I feel like
I
Is
looked
it?
up. I looked up.
unless it
pirate
was made by like
movies.
I feel like a really good pirate production would be put on by HBO.
I looked
Can
up
you
pirate
imagine?
movies, and the fourth movie that it's listed is Captain Phillips.
Yeah.
The third one though is Pan. It's
Yeah, I know. That's what I was
The
saying.
knockoff
That's
Peter
why I
Pan?
said it's not.
And comedies about pirates. There's a section for comedies about pirates. The second movie is Hook, with Robin Williams. Third movie is The Pirates, a VeggieTales movie.
Wow.
There
Amazing.
we go. There we go. Congratulations on
Yeah.
your pirate
Yeah.
film, Shawn. Who would have known? Do want to talk about the Super Regional because
Yeah, that's something pretty
That's-
important.
Yeah, that's.
I mean the thumbnable title is it's time to get super.
Yeah, let's get super.
Let's
Um,
super.
they've got number 9,
Suit up.
number
Soup
9
up.
Northwestern
Soup up.
this weekend, Friday, Saturday. I believe tickets go on sale to the general public on Thursday. I believe the tweet I sent was Thursday. I forget the exact time, but you can find that on social at whether it's for us or whether it's the ASU softball page. They have tweeted where you can get some tickets for this weekend. So definitely go get out there, get some tickets because it's going to be a great series. Friday's first pitch set for 5 p.m. And Saturday's a little bit later under the lights, 8 p.m. But I was telling Shane before the show that it's going to be nice because it's not going to be as hot.
Yeah,
Gonna have the lights.
Yeah.
What do we think?
Hopefully on ESPN, not ESPN
Yeah.
Plus.
Do we think we're thinking Mac Morgan for Friday?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So the Northwestern like they hit bombs, not as much as ASU. ASU 93 home runs in the season, I believe was the number, and then they have hit 73 and they've only given up 30. So yeah, Northwestern likes to hit home runs, but they don't have a player that's batting over 400 like ASU does. But they do have
Wah, wah.
consistency, and that's something that's a little scary because ASU. We saw it in the San Diego State series. Like things can snowball.
Yeah.
On defense, so this team can be an abominable snowman against ASU. Snowball man.
It's gonna melt out here though.
Yeah. Oh, facts.
Ooh,
Oh,
yeah.
So yeah, I'm expecting a really fun series. Regardless, I think high scoring, fast paced, slow paced. I guess if there's going to be a lot of runs in each inning.
Just
Yeah.
I hope it's not a 50-minute first inning like on Saturday.
Unless
would be
it's
fine with
unless
it.
it's 50 unless it's a 50-minute bottom of the first and it's because there's like 83 runs by ASU. then I'll take that.
83
Yeah.
only in 50 minutes. That would be crazy.
That would be
That's
just
surely a record.
we just don't
Right?
stop running. I would fucking hope so. I would hope they would call the game at a certain point.
Yeah. I mean, we now know
there-
the run rule.
Do we?
Is there a first
It's
inning run rule?
20 after. Yeah,
See.
I don't know. It's 20 after something, 15 after something, and then 7 after 5.
Jacob says, "Can we take a minute to appreciate the crowd at the softball games that got electric down the stretch?" Yes,
It really did.
we did every show, but you can never give enough flowers to the Sun Devil fans supporting this team, and they're going to need it come Super Regional time because, as we said, snowbirds.
Yeah, there's
Yeah,
gonna be a lot of
there's gonna be a lot of
Chicago
Northwestern
implants. I think
fans out
the obviously the stakes are higher, but then yeah, you throw that factor in, the atmosphere is going to be even more electric.
Yeah, I mean, this is what you play the entire season for. This is, to be able to host a regional and now a super regional. This is why you performed so well during the regular season, right? Because now you get to host it. You win 2 games, 2 out of the next 3, and you are on Oklahoma City.
Yeah, this is as big as it gets. I mean, it's not much more to say about it than that. Like, especially for when you look at a lot of or not a lot of, but some of the stars on this team. You look at Sidney Sanders or not that she's necessarily like someone who we've been talking about all year, but someone that obviously made a name for herself in the first game, Christiana Watson. Like, you have freshmen that are getting the opportunity to do something like this for the first time.
Yeah.
And I mean, last year they got eliminated in the regional. So for some of these people, for some of these girls, it's their first super regional too. So it is a big moment for a lot of them. The stakes are a lot higher, but if there's one thing I've seen about this team so far this year, is that they're able to rise to the occasion.
Yep.
Yeah, they're gonna need all their pitchers, in my personal opinion, given how well Northwestern is on offense. They scored 36 runs through 17 innings.
Yeah, when you look at the schools that they played, though, it doesn't seem like they played as hard of opponents as ASU, which is interesting because they're a lower seed. But
the Tempe Regional, and I mean, we talked about it on the show a little bit yesterday, but it felt like the Tempe Regional had the most fierce competition. Like, outside of ASU, like, the field was
Good matchups too.
Yeah, I think, and I mean, you said it. SDSU is a team that probably could have gotten out of a lot of regionals.
Yeah.
But unlucky for them, they got paired up against.
You were
ASU.
talking about the pitching. I think the dream would be Mac has a really solid first game. Doesn't need any relief from Scholl or Lopez, and then you get Lopez to start the second game
and bounce back,
have a good game, and then maybe have Scholl close it. I think that's ideal. That can happen. But all of them, obviously, ridiculous win-loss because of how good this team is. But consistency is what you need. And you just hope that nothing. You don't have another first inning like you did against San Diego State, and you step on their throats early, because when these women turn it on, they turn it on the mound. We saw it with Mac Morgan.
Yeah.
After that third inning, it was just lights out pitching.
And I feel like we didn't even see the best of the bats in this series.
No,
we
no.
didn't see the best of Cindy Sanders.
The closest thing we saw was the 8-run inning.
Yeah. But so if the bats can take another step from what they did in this last round,
but even
it's going to be a great series.
Even the 8-run inning, it was a lot of errors by San Diego State that were capitalized on by the Devils. I think they did have a better batting game in the second game they played on Sunday, or the first game they played on Sunday. The second game they played against San Diego State, because obviously you had Jazz and Sydney both going deep with multiple or with a runner in scoring position, or runners on base both times. So
and I mean, I mentioned it right before we went live, but like Northwestern in their that last game against McNeese, obviously they destroyed McNeese, but McNeese they pulled off a triple play against Northwestern. Yeah. And if Northwestern makes mistakes like that, ASU obviously needs to capitalize on them. But if Northwestern makes mistakes like that, then ASU, I think, can run away with games. ASU is obviously a much better team than McNeese, and that's not the kinds of mistakes you can make against a team like ASU.
Who offensively, outside of Sydney Sanders, because we've talked about the bats, how it was, I don't want to say it was inconsistent throughout the weekend. There was just different people stepped up throughout the weekend. I think everybody at some point got what they showed, what they've been capable of all season long in terms of offense. Who do you guys offensively want to see have a big weekend?
The plug and play people, the women that come in, to pinch hit, give some juice. The ladies that don't start every game, you're getting that top 4 production almost every time. But I just want you want to have a couple innings where everything is clicking, where bottom of the order is coming up and you go 7, 8, 9, and all of a sudden you're like, okay, now there's 2 or 3 people on base, and that was mostly Puck and Bella and Emily doing something, and then you get the death line to come up. You got to capitalize on those situations when not necessarily the weaker players on the team, because everyone is so strong, but just the people that don't necessarily need to always step up in that role. So more production from the bottom half of the order, I would say, and more production from the times that there's a pinch hitter.
Yeah. For me, it's Jazz Hill. I think you saw the best of the offense when she was at her best. She obviously
Does she need to step up though. I mean,
well,
I
it's
think
not so much that she needs to step up, but when she's good, the offense is good. You saw that the best offensive performance they had was that second game when she went 3 for 5, and then her home run in the third game was what I think completely shifted the momentum in ASU's favor. And so if she has moments like that, either whether it's a complete game like she had on the second day or a big moment like she had in the third, I think ASU is in a great position to be successful. And then obviously Cindy Sanders, you
need your game 6 Clay.
Yeah.
Yep.
and you need her to step up on Friday. Easy's in the chat saying it's kind of BS that the ASU is Pac-12 champs and got to play Oklahoma as an 8 seed. Yeah, if ASU gets out of the Super Regional, they will be up against number 1 Oklahoma, which
Fucking outrageous.
but that's what you're here for.
Yeah, I mean,
If you want to be the best, you got to beat the best.
Yeah, I mean, I definitely wouldn't have complained if they got to avoid Oklahoma, but
That's
like
gonna
you
be a
said,
fun
I wish
series if it
Mississippi
gets to
State
that
was
point.
in that region. Would have had a chance
Yeah.
to beat Oklahoma. So.
Yeah,
That's
that would've
got.
been
I mean,
sick.
that's regardless though. If that's the situation that unfolds, that's gonna be a fun series.
Yeah, no, 100%. And I think it is definitely bullshit that ASU got disrespected in the seeding and how that all turned out. At the very least, I'm happy they had an 8 seed. And the reality of it is, Oklahoma City's a home game for Oklahoma.
Yeah.
Like, so the crowd there is going to be very. I mean, I guess it would have been Maroon dominant anyways, but very Oklahoma Maroon dominant.
Yeah.
So yeah, but I feel like ASU, like the vibe I've gotten from this team is like they kind of enjoy those moments. Like they enjoy kind of being doubted. They enjoy almost being the enemy. Like it seems like they have fun with that kind of stuff. So that is definitely a moment for them to prove who they are, but they have to get past Northwestern first.
Yeah, and I mean, if they do, again, we've talked about Oklahoma. We've talked about how that Oklahoma ASU potential series would be a home game for Oklahoma. Literally, at any point for Oklahoma, it would be a home series for them.
Yeah.
But
Oklahoma has to get past UCF.
ASU's been the
first,
best
too.
on the
Yeah.
road.
Easy in the chat saying Acuña's been our best hitter. Yeah, it's something that I was kind of saying every time she hit on the plate. You're like, holy hell! I think she was 7 for 11 in the 3 games.
Yeah,
She literally. I've got the stat right here. She had 7 hits, 4 runs, 4 RBIs, and a home run
on 11 at bats.
She is the most consistent hitter on the team.
Yeah, 100%. Yeah, I think that's that top 4. They just need to keep doing what they kind of have been doing.
And we didn't even see the best of Torres.
That's also true. Yeah.
Like, if Torres can lead you off with getting on base somehow every time, I mean, she hit 357 this season. Like, and she didn't have a great weekend offensively. You get production from her, and then you go Acuña, who's almost guaranteed to get on base half the time, and then you go Sydney, who's guaranteed to get on base half the time, and half of that time that she gets on base, it's a home run. I mean, like,
and then Jazz after her,
and then it's disgusting. If you can get a good start from this lineup, it can get real ugly real fast. It's just a matter of who shows up on the mound, and if the bottom of the lineup can keep it up as well.
Yeah, I mean,
it's scary.
It's crazy how like. If the top 4 of that lineup are clicking, you could have us 3 at the bottom half of that lineup, and that offense is going to
us 3 and then Bella Loomis.
I would Kevin Youkilis the hell out of that. I would just lean in.
Oh, I thought you were talking about the batting stance.
Well, the batting stance also attributes to him getting hit by pitches.
Oh yeah, that would be my only option to get on base. I've tried to hit a softball pitch before. It is
so as we've talked about.
Impossible.
I was in our intramural softball league in college. I was a designated pitcher. I had somebody hit for me. I can't hit a ball.
Yeah,
it's slow pitch.
Yeah, it's because you can be the best baseball player in the world. A softball pitch is like a completely different animal.
100%.
Like you could get. I firmly believe you can get Matt Morgan out there pitching a softball, and if you could put a number of MLB players out there, and they would look foolish just because it's so different.
Easy asking. Haven't watched much ASU till the tournament. What happened to Allison Royalty? She was good last year. My guess is there's just it's such a deep team.
Yeah.
That's just kind of what it's fallen to. She might have fallen a little bit in the back of the pack. Maybe it's
she's only appeared 13 times.
Maybe it's nothing against her. It's just this team is stacked.
I mean, when you have a freshman like Mac Morgan, like stuff like that's gonna happen. And I mean, we did see her warming up in the PEM a little bit on Sunday when Mac was getting hit around a little bit earlier in the game, and so I have a feeling if Mac hadn't kind of straightened things out on Sunday, we would have ended up seeing her.
Yeah, she only started 5 games this year, so.
Yeah, I mean, I feel
that's
like
an all-time name though. Allison Royalty.
This is a great name team.
It's great.
Allison Royalty, Mac Morgan's electric, Jazz Hill's awesome. Sid Sanders is just it rolls off the tongue.
Yeah.
It's a phenomenal team name. Is it team name or name of teams? Team of names.
Name team.
Name team. It's a phenomenal name team.
Yeah. It's an all-name team.
All name team.
All Pac-12 name team.
All Pac-12 name team. Yeah.
That's what we're gonna draft.
This is name
Wednesday.
you.
Name you.
Name you.
I'll replace the
trademark
thing
with name you.
Name you.
I'm here for it. Who would be
Some
the
teams
Mount
are DB.
Rushmore of names?
Well, we'll get into that on Wednesday.
Yeah.
Okay. Fine. We've talked kind of throughout the Tempe Regional. Now looking forward to the Super Regional. We've touched a lot on potentially betting on ASU softball to win the Women's College World Series because you can't bet on them like for individual games. I'm interested to see after the Super Regional if ASU gets out of it, what that looks like. We checked on the DraftKings Sportsbook app before the Super Regional was set. Are they still at plus 1,400?
Plus 1,400. Northwestern's at plus 2,000. They're directly behind Arizona State in terms of the odds.
I mean, that figures to be right with 8 and 9.
Yeah, that makes
Arizona
sense.
plus 3,000. Stanford plus 5,000. Sneaky.
Yeah, if you're betting on anyone other than ASU, Stanford, great value.
What's the odds for Stanford?
Plus 5,000.
Wow.
Yeah.
I mean, again, hoping ASU doesn't get eliminated, but if that were the case, I feel like that you mentioned the value. That's phenomenal value for a team that's beaten UCLA, that's beaten ASU.
I wish you could bet on the conference.
How about this? Arizona State baseball to win the whole thing plus 50,000.
Plus 50,000? Well, they got to get out of the Pac-12 tournament.
Yeah, we're going to get to talking about Arizona State baseball here in a second, but I want to tell everybody about the NBA playoff action that is still going on. And if you don't know already, or if you don't have the app already, you should download the DraftKings Sportsbook app. It's an official sports betting partner of the NBA. And this week, new customers can bet $5 on any NBA team to win their game and get $150 in free bets if they do. And right now, all customers, not just new customers, all customers can place a same-game parlay with 3 or more legs and get a free bet back up to $25 if one leg doesn't hit. Boys, we got the Heat and Celtics back in action
7-point
tonight.
favorites, my brother.
Do we have a DraftKings Sportsbook pick of the week?
7-point favorites?
I'm going to tell you right now, I'm taking the Celtics -7. That's my DraftKings lock. DraftKings Sportsbook pick of the week. Give me the Celtics spread.
Are you sure Jason Tatum and Marcus Smart are okay? Because I thought their seasons ended.
Yeah. I thought their seasons ended and
Can
then
we
they became...
With the doctors that they have in Boston, yes.
Can we stop with this shit? It is so obnoxious.
What?
Just the owie wawa. Oh, I gotta walk into the locker room. I'm fine. Woo!
Can you imagine? Wait. Can you imagine Jason Tatum doing that?
Yeah, I literally could. I literally could.
Well, I mean, Jason Tatum, I think he just had a shoulder stinger, which like that shit could be scary.
That shit does hurt. Yeah.
So like he just was.
And
Marcus
Tyler
Smart, I
Hero's
don't
out.
understand.
Marcus Smart was crazy.
Yeah,
Tyler Hero being out, but
Give me the 7, man. Give me the 7. What do you guys got?
where's this game at?
it's
in Boston.
Ew.
There's no way. First off, there's no way they lose back-to-back games in the Garden. Jason Tatum's
Bro,
going to be on a revenge tour.
they
today.
lost every game except for Game 7 at the Garden last
Yeah, but
series.
this is a different series. Put that behind you. Way in the past, bro. Stop living in the past.
I hate betting on that series. I want nothing to do with it.
I'm just taking Celtics money line tonight. Like I'll parlay it with some other stuff, but Celtics money line just because.
Are you sure? We talked about this yesterday. How there's things that you'll bet on in a parlay, and you're like, I should have just done this. A straight bet.
Yeah. Well, Celtics money line's minus 320. You want me to throw $32 and win $10 on something that I don't even know if it's going to happen?
Robert Williams
It's
playing?
going to happen.
I
That's TBD.
think he might
still.
be out again.
Al Horford 15+ points at 200 plus 200.
That's really hot.
Yeah, that's my DraftKings pick of the week. Al Horford 15+ points.
Bam Adebayo over 2.5 assists.
Dude, Bam went fucking crazy.
That's why I might hammer Bam's under points. It's because he went crazy in the game before this. I don't think
Well,
they
he
let
went
him.
crazy because Robert Williams didn't play.
I just don't think he's going to
he
do it
didn't
back
play
to
earlier in the series, did he?
Yeah, but
He was out game 1, I think.
yeah,
And Bam didn't really do anything game 1.
did he not?
I don't think so.
This was the first game. Game 3 was the first game that Bam
Offensively,
actually
he hadn't done
anything
anything all playoffs. Yeah.
He was. Yeah, whatever.
So DraftKings Sportsbook pick of the week. I'm taking the Celtics spread. Shane is taking the Celtics money line, and Shawn, you have got Al Horford plus what?
No,
Plus-
I'm taking Bam Adebayo over 2.5 assists.
Oh, Bam.
I'm
Adebayo.
taking Al Horford 15+ points at plus 200.
Okay. Well, you guys should get in on that and also download the DraftKings Sportsbook app now. Use promo code PHNX. Bet $5 on any NBA team to win their game and get $150 in free bets if they do. That's promo code PHNX only at DraftKings Sportsbook. It's 21 plus, Arizona only. Gambling problem, call 1-800-NEXT-STEP. New customers only, a minimum of a $5 deposit. Eligibility restrictions apply. See DraftKings.com/sportsbook for details.
Robert Williams likely for game 3.
Ooh.
And then it says there's more optimism that Robert Williams III will return to the lineup than Marcus Smart.
Well, that's good because this is Game 4.
Oh no, I misread. Okay, it said Boston Center sat out for game 3, likely for game 4.
Okay,
that's
gotcha.
what I. But and then there's more optimism that he'll play the Marcus.
Game
Smart.
1 was the Jimmy Butler game. That's so
okay,
41
fair.
points.
So maybe don't take my pick of the week.
Take mine.
Take his.
Okay. Let's talk ASU baseball. It's been a minute since we've
Do we
talked
have
about
to?
them.
Yeah,
I know we
that's what I
have to.
said. Do we have to?
It's been a minute since we've talked about ASU baseball kind of in depth. But the Pac-12 tournament in Scottsdale officially underway this week. ASU, unfortunately, is matched up with number 1 Stanford.
Is it really unfortunate if they deservedly are in that position?
I mean, it's unfortunate for ASU fans that have to sit there and watch it because it's not going to be a great game. I mean, Stanford's won 12 in a row. Stanford has won 12 games in a row.
Never mind.
12 in a row, and in their last 3 games, actually, let's go to their last 4 games. They beat Santa Clara, which Santa Clara is mid. They beat them 19-0. Then they played USC on Thursday.
ASU has lost 4 straight.
Yes.
Yeah, they beat USC 7-1 on May 19th. Then they played USC on Friday, beat them 22-3. And then they played USC again and won 12-5. They are not just beating teams, they are dominating teams.
Yeah, I think it's going to be a pretty quick weekend for the Sun Devils, to be quite honest with you. Or not even weekend, because it's in the middle of the week.
There's no time on that game yet, right?
No, still TBD, but it will be played on Wednesday.
Whenever after the Arizona-Oregon game. And then they play after they most likely lose to Stanford, because Stanford's... You said the other day that Mississippi State's the best bat-and-ball school in the country. It might be Stanford. The best team in the Pac-12, and their softball team is fucking giant slayers. Stanford's really fucking
Mississippi
good.
State has a claim, though.
This year, they got swept by Stanford. They went 1-2 against Oregon and 2-2 against Arizona. So they don't have a winning record against any of the 3 teams that they will have to play to advance.
So what's it going to take then? I don't want to be negative Nancy for
what's
the
it
whole
going to
time,
take?
but what? Don't just say
needs to show
pitching.
up. There is that's literally all it is. You look at their series against Stanford. Hold on, let me pull up the scores again. You look at their series against Stanford. They lost 0-8, 6-10, and 10-16. They're with the exception of the first game where they went 0-8. Their bats showed up. Their pitching did not show up once.
Has their pitching showed up at all in the last 2 weeks?
In the last 2 weeks, let's see the scores. They've given up.
Give me some recency bias.
10 runs. They gave. The first game against Washington State, they lost 0-2. So that's not terrible.
Only 2 runs. There you go.
And then against Oregon, the second game of that series, they lost 6. Or they won 6-4. But other than that, their games they gave 10 runs, 15 runs, 11 runs.
It makes my stomach hurt talking about ASU baseball.
Yeah,
My tummy just always hurts.
yeah.
That's unlucky.
Leah behind the mat. Mm-hmm.
Shane's tummy always hurts.
Oh, my tummy always hurts.
Whose tummy is louder? Is it Leah's or Shane's?
My tummy makes a lot of
Really?
noises sometimes. Just in
My
private.
tummy's been talking quietly this entire time.
Is it inside voice?
Yeah, it's using its inside voice.
Yeah, but ASU's
She's
pitching.
being polite.
Your stomach's a girl?
Yeah.
ASU's pitching sucks, and it cannot suck if they want a chance because it just
Can we
kind
just
of
talk about Pirates again, man? I mean, like,
Yeah, you want to talk about Pirates? They're gonna have to turn into fucking Pirates and steal a fucking game
yeah,
from
not
somebody.
the Pittsburgh Pirates though.
Yeah, oh,
Holy
Jesus.
hell.
Are you on the same boat here?
Yes.
Same pirate ship?
Yeah.
Because it doesn't. Because the reality is like you. Shut the fuck up. Like you said to say something
Galleon.
other than pitching. Like there is nothing other than pitching. Even when their bats show up, it's the pitching that fails them.
They need Willie Bloomquist to
Play.
suit up.
To play. Yeah.
That's what I'm thinking.
They might want to get fucking Dustin Pedroia and Barry Bonds out there too. Bring back the whole team of 81. Like,
oh, God.
by the way, that 81 reunion was the game that they beat Oregon. So maybe they just need the 81 team at every game. I mean, listen, this tournament's a home tournament. It's in Scottsdale.
Yeah.
It's going to be ASU fan heavy. I don't know how we'll look compared to the softball games because the fan base is probably not as excited about that as they are about softball, or at least they shouldn't be. But listen, I mean, that's the cool thing about the tournament format is like they have to win one game. I mean, obviously they have to win multiple games, but like it's not series.
Yeah.
Like it's each game is one game. Like
Did you say it's not serious?
it's not series.
Oh, I think it's not that serious.
I mean that too. But like so anything can happen. I mean, with the exception of Stanford, every team they've won a game against every team. Or any of those 3 teams, right?
Yeah.
So I guess just 2. But they've managed to beat Oregon and Arizona.
It
And
started off with they've beaten every team besides Stanford, too. Well, they've beaten the 3 teams on their side of the bracket.
Well,
Actually, they've just beaten.
They've only beaten 2 teams. They don't win.
But like, listen, like,
Hear
first
me.
off, if even if they lose to Stanford, their tournament's not over. Then they have to play 1 game against a team that they have shown that they're capable of beating.
Yeah.
So like, there's things can happen. It's a tournament. Like, that's why you have tournaments, and that's why I'm fucking hyped for the fact that we're getting a softball tournament next year. That should actually be exciting.
That's going to be a lot of fun. You know
Oh
what?
my god.
We've talked about pitching as the only thing that ASU baseball can really like do to win this weekend. I think there's one other thing. I think they could take Athletic Greens, and I think that they would 100% be capable of beating Stanford. Thoughts, feelings, concerns?
Definitely would help. Won't hurt. I can say that much.
I mean, if you didn't know, Athletic Greens is a no-brainer. It supports better sleep quality and recovery. Athletic Greens has over 7,000 5-star reviews, and it costs you less than $3 a day. Plus, you're investing in your health, and to make it easy, Athletic Greens is going to give you a free 1-year supply of immune-supporting vitamin D and 5 free travel packs with your first purchase. All you have to do is visit athleticgreens.com/sundevils. Again, that is athleticgreens.com/sundevils to take ownership over your health and pick up the ultimate daily nutritional insurance. I'll say it one more time for all the ASU baseball players listening to the podcast right now. Go to Athletic Greens and get some because you need it.
We have Pac-12 odds on DraftKings Sportsbook app
For
football.
do we?
Yes, we do.
Let's hear it.
Okay, so obviously the favorite is USC,
Okay.
No way.
plus 200, and then we got Oregon
To win the Pac-12?
Yes.
They're
Oh my
plus odds?
fucking
Yeah.
I'm hammering
DraftKings Sportsbook pick of the week.
that. Give me USC to win the Pac-12.
Plus 200, Oregon at plus 280, Utah also at plus 280, and then there's a big drop to UCLA at plus 900, Washington at plus 1,200, ASU coming in 6th at plus 2,200, Oregon State at plus 3,000, Washington State at plus 3,500, California at plus 6,000, Stanford at plus 8,000, Colorado at plus 15,000, and Arizona at plus 30,000. The fact that USC is
Do
at
we
plus
have win
odds
totals
is
yet?
fucking crazy. Does not look like it, no.
Unlucky.
No. I wonder if there are some odds released. I wonder if we have ASU's odds for their first game.
Let's see it.
I'll
I
look.
doubt it.
Against
NAU?
Yeah, I'm looking. Please
Well,
just
I
don't
mean,
wait
what do
for
we
me.
think about
Yeah.
that right off the rip? I mean, USC, obviously.
I think it's a lot more fair than what we've seen in the past. I think this is, and USC is going to dominate the conference. What does it even matter?
Yeah,
I love how you tried to talk yourself into being like, yeah, I mean, it's going to be.
I think that ASU is going to win a lot more games than people think, and I think that we're going to have a lot more fun than people think, especially on this show. I'm excited. As I've said before, and somebody got on me for this, it's uncertainty. And people are like, why would you want uncertainty in the program? Because do you want to be certain that this team's going to lose win 4 games? Hell no. That's why I hate that. It's like, why do you want a quarterback competition? Why do you want to not know about? Because I want to push the pain away.
There's hope in the unknown.
Just
sometimes.
give me something.
There's
else.
hope in the unknown.
I don't want to. Would you rather know you're going to lose 8 games or not know that you could win 8? You could win 9? Like, no, I don't want to know that. If I'm going to step on a thumbtack in 5 minutes, I don't want somebody to tell me if it's inevitable. Just let it happen.
All right.
It's an
Knowing that
interesting
I
way to
can't-
go about it.
Knowing that I can't avoid it.
Or that it may be a Lego instead of a thumbtack.
Mm-hmm. Legos aren't that bad.
No, that's what I'm saying.
Oh,
Like if
you're
someone,
trying to save me.
yeah, there's hope in the unknown. Like maybe instead of a thumbtack, you're stepping on a Lego.
Or I'm stepping into cheese. And it wouldn't hurt.
That's
Maybe-
a really unique
and
situation.
you're just like, ooh, cheese.
That would be the equivalent of ASU.
And then I'd be like, who left their cheese
that's
in
the equivalent
office
of
on the
ASU
floor?
winning the Pac-12 is you randomly stepping in cheese.
Monster.
Okay,
Monster
and
cheese.
on that, I think I just heard your stomach.
Really?
Yeah, no.
Yeah. No, the thing that interesting to me about those odds is the faith that they have in Bo Nix and Oregon.
Yeah.
That they have that close of odds to USC. Definitely going to throw a couple beans on USC at plus money.
Couple beans?
I'm going to throw all my beans.
Couple magic beans.
Magic beans.
Can we grow a beanstalk in
How
the
much?
office?
How much do you think
Magic
a magic
beans
bean?
and pirates.
How
This
much
is
do you-
the only
Well, hold
podcast.
Fairy
on.
tale pod.
We're not done with magic beans. How much do you think you could get a magic bean to sell for at a pawn shop? Given that it produced,
Are we positive it's magic?
yes, they
You could
confirmed
certify
it.
that it's
You
magic.
could certify that it's magic.
At a pawn shop?
At a
Like
pawn
not
shop.
I
like
think that's invaluable. If you could be like, listen, you have a beanstalk. Is
No,
it
but it's
come with
all-
all the implications of the actual beanstalk?
What does the actual beanstalk magic bean do?
well, it grows a giant beanstalk that goes up to the clouds. You can find a giant that you can steal golden eggs from. Then it's invaluable.
That's right.
It's
Well,
invaluable.
Also, what the fuck were you on when you were writing that? Whoever wrote that?
Yeah.
Like, holy
Was
shit.
was that a Brother Grimm story?
Like,
a Brothers
why
Grimm
doesn't
story?
the magic bean just give you powers? Why does it have to
Or grant you wishes.
Yeah, or why does it have to
Also,
and what? Whoa, yeah, what?
no, the thing that gets me is like the whole base of that story was like, hey, we're a really poor family. I need you to go sell this cow for some money. And he's like, okay, mom,
Yeah.
go fuck yourself. I got a bean.
I got a fucking magic bean.
And, like, why'd you get a bean? It's magic. Says who? The fucking old guy that gave it to me?
Yeah.
He just told me it was,
That's
and
sus.
I trusted him.
That shit is crazy to me.
Charles in the chat saying magic beans, pirates, and stepping in cheese. This is the only podcast.
What if
that'll
the
do that.
magic bean, you ate it and you got magical powers, but it was a one-time use, but you didn't know what magical powers you get? How much?
What do you
how many
mean? It was a
shekels could
one-time
you
use,
sell?
as in the power was a one-time use, or you get powers forever?
You
but
get powers forever, but that's the only time you get.
And you don't know what power it is?
Ooh, that's like playing. Nah, I don't like that.
How much do you think you could sell it for?
Probably a lot. I feel like there's someone out there that's probably like, you know what? Fuck it.
You could sell that shit for a lot of money. Elon would buy it.
Are you guaranteed that all the powers are good?
No.
Oh, that. Ooh.
I definitely
Would you
wouldn't
take
eat
it?
No, I wouldn't eat the bean. I'd sell that
Would you?
shit.
I'm happy with my place right now. So no.
It depends. You really would have to
As
give me
the
the odds.
auctioneer?
Like if it was like a 99% like, oh, you could like fly, and like a 1% that you would like uncontrollably shrink or grow.
Fuck.
And
That would
Damn it, I ate a fucking magic
That would be
bean.
a crazy power. Just being like, oh, fuck.
uncontrollable Ant-Man.
Get me out of here.
You just grow and shrink at random times.
Yeah.
That actually leads me perfectly to our last question.
Pirates?
Oh wow, I didn't
No.
even mean to do that.
Wow.
I didn't even mean to
That
do
was
that.
great.
Why are you high fiving him?
Because I brought up the bean talk.
Yeah, okay,
you
we have
transitioned.
teamwork.
Great.
Yeah.
It was just a great trio over here.
I
This
feel
is like
a little-
this is top 4 of the ASU softball lineup esque.
Oh yeah. Wait, who's who?
Oh shit. I know Shawn's already wanted to be said.
I know. Let's just sit.
No, I don't know.
I think Leah Sid.
Knocks it out of the park every time.
Yeah, 100%.
No, Leah's more Yanni, I would say.
Consistency. Okay.
If
Not
you
to say she doesn't knock it out of the park.
I want to be Jazz Hill. If we're choosing one that we want to be, I want.
Got a message for you, Shawn.
Oh, Max, turn! Max, turn!
Let's go!
Max, turn me up!
I've been.
I feel so bad for everybody else.
Turn me up! Go!
Now,
For
is
those
it
of you who don't
DMCA
know,
friendly?
For those of you that don't know, Funkwave Bounces Volume 2 drops on Friday.
Dude,
one of my favorite
I can't believe it's
summertime
actually.
albums ever.
I can't believe they're actually doing it.
That's crazy. Calvin Harris went stupid on Volume
Yeah.
1. Woo! Turn me
This better not be a letdown.
Oh,
That was-
also, before,
Oh no!
What?
I don't think we'll get any Thugger. Maybe I hope they recorded some Thugger before.
Yeah, you think he recorded it in the last 2 weeks?
Well, I don't know, Shawn. Maybe.
On my way here, thought of a great walk-up song, A Millie.
Uh-huh.
Yeah,
That was the
Brothers?
walk-up song at the
yeah, that was
D-backs
Alex
game.
Thomas' walk-up song
Oh, yeah.
before he hit his
That's
first
right.
career home run that won me some money. You weren't at the Diamondbacks game. That's
Yeah,
right.
because you
No.
hate us.
Yeah.
No, that's not.
No, that you can like literally. We on the way to the Diamondbacks game. I think we told the story on the show.
We
No,
did.
not on this show. But
Odd bets.
yeah, but on the way to the Diamondbacks game, we asked Jacob who should we bet in, and he said Geraldo Perdomo or Alex Thomas. Shane didn't follow the Alex Thomas bet. I did though.
Well, I was hoping I was gonna pick one, you were gonna pick the other, but you snaked me and you picked both.
Well, just don't be a scaredy cat.
Well,
No. Anyways,
Just listen to what I say.
Alex Thomas comes up the bat and for his first at bat of the game, and Ameli's playing, and I'm like, oh, Ameli's playing. This is a home run. Next pitch,
Home run.
bomb. I won some money. He hit his first throw. Dude, did his best Sidney Sanders impression.
Mhm.
It
So
was a great
she's
moment.
Yanni. Who's who?
I want to be Jazz Hill. I don't know.
You're a cleanup guy.
I'm a what?
You're a cleanup guy.
Cleanup guy, emotional leader.
Game 6 Clay.
You're also a Torres. You can lead off.
Okay.
Yeah, he's the lead up.
Got the best walk-up
But
song.
I feel like
out
I
of
don't
anybody.
deserve to be Sid.
You're Bella.
I don't deserve it.
You're
Yeah,
Bella.
you're Bella
Nine.
Loomis.
You're Bella. Utility player.
Okay.
Absolute. Can do
Yeah.
anything,
And Sid is
anytime.
just Sid on the show.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Okay.
Nobody here is Sid.
yeah. If we don't deserve,
Actually,
we are
PD
not
is Sid.
worthy.
What
PD is Sid.
the fuck?
PD
All
Sid.
right.
All right.
Last topic.
Yes. So,
As if this is going to be even any more serious.
yeah, back on the rails to this final question.
To tiny boys.
Tiny boys or big boys.
Ooh.
Okay.
Well, no, they don't make them big boys. They come down to be tiny boys. Remember?
No, we
Or
can
no,
be
no,
big
no.
boys.
So the question
Yeah.
is,
Okay.
if you had to fight any animal, you could either grow to its size,
Oh, you grow.
or it
Or-
could shrink to your size.
Okay, I have a couple.
Which I
answers.
think is
Which
ultimately
animal?
the same thing.
Yeah, I mean,
It is, yeah.
you're just, it's like 1v1ing an animal, but like, it's fair.
Yeah.
Kind of. What animal would it be and why?
So we talked about this. Staying the fuck away from insects and birds.
Stay away
Yes.
from insects, anything in the ocean, and birds.
I don't know about anything in the ocean.
Oh, I mean, I'd fuck up a starfish.
Like, dude, like, yeah, that's what I'm saying. No, would you though?
But would you go to its size or would it go to your size?
ooh, giant starfish sounds terrifying.
but no, listen. Like, imagine you're the size of a starfish. Like, fuck no, you're not fucking up a starfish. What are you doing to kill it? It's gonna eat you with its fucking little mouth on the bottom. Hell no.
And also, I
And it's-
can't.
it's got sticky
I don't
stuff.
want to be that deep in the ocean. I'm out of my element. That's why I said not anything in the ocean.
Yeah.
But then again, can you pull it out of the ocean? Because then it's GG's, and you just
Yeah.
win.
Oh
on
no,
that.
that's like being.
How about
like, I'm like-
oceans off topic
Okay.
Okay.
or off?
Land only.
To that topic though, a crab. Fighting a
Yeah,
giant
stay-
crab would be fucking terrifying.
Keep me away from
Yeah.
it.
There's
I
like
want
not a really good there's not a good answer where I'm like, yep, I'd
maybe
kick
a
its
cow.
ass.
Maybe a cow.
A cow is the
A cow is like almost.
Because a cow. But if it's a bull,
but a cow you're like already at size.
Yeah, you're already like height wise, you're already kind of.
well, yeah. So this is because if it's weight, but if it's weight, like
Oh, if it's weight, that cow is finished.
yeah, that's
gonna fuck up a cow.
The cow's getting slept.
Uh,
And I'm not talking cow tipping.
what's your strategy though? Are you going for the chokehold? or are you
Okay,
going
but
submission?
like fight, do you have weapons or just
No,
your
no, no.
fists?
It's hand to hand.
Unarmed
Your
combat.
God-given hands.
I'm mounting it, putting it in a triangle choke.
Have you ever seen Me, Myself, and Irene?
No.
Really? Jim Carrey movie?
It's a great movie.
It's a great
with
movie.
all his kids.
Yeah, but there's a scene where basically he's like a cop and he's escorting this woman who's like a criminal at one point, and he comes across a cow in the middle of a road that's like been hit by a car, and so he goes to shoot it to put it out of its misery. And so like the scene's fucking, it's a great movie, it's hilarious. But he shoots the thing and he's like, it was tough. And then he walks away and then it starts mooing again. So he goes back and he's just like, and then he's like, job's finished. He walks away, starts moving again, and then he goes and he puts it in he puts his fingers in his nose and puts it in a chokehold and tries to suffocate it. That would be my strategy. It's like, I'm just gonna fucking put it in a
That
chokehold.
was so awful. I did not need to hear any of that.
No, it's a hilarious. You don't see the cow getting shot.
I don't care. I'm against death of animals in movies.
It's not okay. Fucking softy.
Yeah, I am.
All right, let's get an answer and let's get out of here. What do we got?
I don't know because most animals have.
Is it weight or height?
It's both. It's like
So if I say elephant,
it's still.
Oh, I don't want anything to
It's
do
like
with
a
an
baby
elephant,
elephant.
though. I don't want anything to do with an elephant. They got fucking tusks.
it's
I don't
giraffe.
have a tusk.
I think that's the right answer.
I think a giraffe. Yeah, that's the answer that I initially heard, and I was like,
A flamingo. I'd fuck up a flamingo.
Would
No,
you
I can
though,
fly.
dude?
I can fly. I can fly.
But
fly.
at the
An
same
emperor penguin?
no,
a
hell
giant
no.
emperor penguin, bro.
No, you're the same size as an emperor penguin.
Oh, you would shrink down to
on
emperor.
ground. Emperor penguin's got nothing for me. It's got no mobility, no
but
agility.
you're probably on ice. Okay, that's the thing. You're in its element. You're on ice.
Then I don't think there's a single animal
Still.
that could beat.
It still has no mobility unless we're going sliding down a hill. Like it'll beat me in a sled race.
Give me an earthworm.
Are you shrinking to earthworm
I'm
size?
shrinking earthworm size, and I'm.
Oh, I want nothing to do with something that's
no,
slithery.
but
It's gonna crush you with
no,
mobility.
No. I'm the same. These motherfuckers don't have anything on me. They're just fucking little nudes, and I'm gonna mount it. I'm gonna
Why you
I
are
want
mounting
nothing
all of
to
these
do with it.
animals?
I want.
fucking pause real fast.
You're the one saying it.
I want to mount the cow. I'm gonna mount a
I'm
worm.
talking literally. This is my fight style.
You're on top?
Shut the fuck.
End the show.
Can
that is
somebody
gonna-
give me an answer then?
I said.
What's your answer?
Multiple. I think I said
I
a cow.
debunked all of yours.
A cow. I would fuck
What's
with.
your strategy?
Oh, I'm
Are
putting
you
the
mounting
chokehold.
it?
I'm putting it.
Are you mounting a cow?
I honestly think I could just. I'm no front kick straight
No,
to the
you
fucking.
can't. Dude, you're not Michael Chandler.
I'm fighting a pig.
against a cow.
I'm fighting a pig.
Bro.
You can fight
Fighting a
dude,
pig.
People fight pigs already. They pig wrestle.
That's what I'm saying.
But you're smaller now.
Fuck it. I'm still gonna fight the pig.
Farm animal, I feel like is the way you might have
Fuck
to go.
no, Charles. A chicken would fucking kill you.
I want
Oh,
nothing
hell
to do
no.
with the
That's
chicken.
like, that's
I
like,
don't want nothing to do with chickens as they
Birds-
are.
that's like
birds
fighting
in
a
general.
velociraptor. Fuck
Birds
up.
in general are. Do
I don't know.
Can we go prehistoric?
No.
Oh, because I was gonna say.
First off, why would you want to fight any dinosaur?
Nah, one of the fucking herbivores. Like, a panda bear. A panda bear. I'll smoke a panda bear if I'm a panda bear
That's
size.
a good answer.
I'll
That's a good
smoke a
answer.
panda bear.
I don't think you would. Ooh, sloth.
Nah,
No, the sloths grab onto you. Yeah.
sloths are crazy.
Yeah.
Okay.
I would smoke a panda bear.
Oh,
if
you know
was
what
a
I was
panda bear
thinking
size.
actually before the show? Like a capuchin,
Capuchin monkey?
Yeah.
No, those things are too quick. You are choosing
I feel like we're
animals.
giving too much respect to these animals.
No, but
Okay.
you're choosing animals that are super
Okay,
agile.
then not that. Then just like, what's a slow monkey?
I don't think those exist. monkeys,
I'm looking it
primates.
up.
I don't want to fuck with a primate
Why? If you're the same size as it.
because it's like fighting a human that's stronger and has less to lose.
And on that note, we'll get out of here.
Oh my gosh, if you enjoyed the content today, be sure to head over to gophnx.com and become a member of the family, because when you do, you're going to get either a free t-shirt from the locker or your first month for 50 cents. Just
There's
for
literally a
signing up.
monkey called the slow loris. I'm fighting that thing.
Don't want anything to do
It's
with
so
the primate.
slow and it's not strong.
I promise
Get
you,
us
there
outta
is
here,
no
Toshi.
other ASU podcast that is giving you this type of content. And
For
I'll
better or
I'll
worse.
put my life on that one.
For better or worse.
Also, while you're at it, be sure to give us a follow at PHNX_Sun Devils. You can follow me on social at Anthony_Totri. You can follow Shane
I'm fucking
at
drop kicking
Shane
that thing into
Deef.
the
You
ocean.
can follow Shawn DePause at Shawn_DePause.
Ready for a fight as always.
That's like the truest.
Man, woman, child, or animal.
That's like the truest thing you've ever said, as always.
And we will be back live on
Verbally, though, not
Wednesday
physically.
with an ASU softball guest. You'll have to be there to find out who it is. But for now, peace.